Then Michael
Seems
McKenzie.
to be a generational thing.
It does. Michael McKenzie is an associate professor at Columbia University and a researcher on that study. And Dr. Ivor Braden-Horn is a pediatrician at Children's National Health System. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this study. What is it showing exactly?
So the three big take-homes for the study, I think the first thing that has surprised a week in the past month.
We should define what spanking is.
What is it?
It's very different from beating your child.
Yeah, it is different.
And it shows that later on these kids get aggressive.
Yeah, we found that children...
An issue.
Right.
As a pediatrician, I want them to have that conversation to talk about the thing that's underlying why they feel like they have to spank their child. Because therein lies the problem, and therein lies the concern is like what's going on with this parent and the parent-child dynamic that the parent feels like they need to spank their child.
It's about frequency, though, isn't it? I mean, if you're doing it every other day, there's probably an issue. And if you're doing it every now and then when there's a big problem, that's different, right?
Yeah, I think the reality is that a lot of families are using this way.
But more and more we're living in a world where we're letting now that we're more comfortable with machines than we are human beings.
They tune it out. And the reality is that everything
It's impossible.
What should you do?
Sometimes you need to remove the child from the situation. Yeah. And sometimes you need to remove yourself as a parent from the situation. Right. And identifying when that needs to occur. Parents need timeout. Sometimes we need a timeout, and sometimes the kids do need a timeout so they can take a breath and recognize what their behavior is and what the actions are. And when kids are really young, then they get that disconnect. It doesn't click for them quite yet.
What they need is love.
Yeah.
A lot of love.
Guys,
But they need discipline too. So